Stand by A sound. Relay dissolve up. Audio in the studio.
A deal between U of L and fired athletics director Tom Jurich. Coming up, what Jurich walks away with and what still hangs.
We'll open out to B sound clean.
Widespread storms this evening. Some return for the weekend. Timing and threats next.
Gunshots ring out.
You hear boom, boom, boom.
A Texas high school under fire.
20.
If you would have heard what I heard this morning, the fear in my loved one's voice.
9 students and a teacher
We'll
dead.
open out to B sound clean. It's a 13-second
And the terror
soundbite.
continues.
Then out to camera
There
1.
have been explosive devices found in the high school.
What we've learned
10
about
seconds.
the 17-year-old football player in custody and the fallout that reaches far
5.
beyond Texas.
Just pray for our kids.
Roll you open. That mega wasn't 53. Roll B.
I was scared for my life. Nobody should
Stand
go
by
through
camera
this.
1.
Nobody should be able to feel that in school. This is a place where we're supposed to feel safe. This is somewhere we come most
Stand
of the
by to
week.
take 1.
Nobody should have to go through this. Nobody should feel that pain.
Take.
Utter
Stand by to
heartbreak
dissolve
in
X. Stand by to
Texas.
push in
10
1.
people dead after a shooting at a high school, 9 students and 1 teacher. I'm Elizabeth Woolsey.
And
Lose
I'm
the
Gilbert
super,
Corsi.
roll X, dissolve.
17-year-old football player is in custody, but the chaos and fear didn't
Stand
end
by
with him in
A,
handcuffs.
sound,
Pipe bombs
with-
and pressure cookers. Kelly Smoot tells us police found explosives in and around that school.
Roll A, take.
I was scared for
Anchors
my
can
life.
sit down.
Nobody
Stand by to
should go
lose
through
super.
this. Nobody should be able
Lose
to feel that
super.
in school.
Officials say that
Reset
9
your
students and
backgrounds.
1 teacher are dead after
Stand by
17-year-old
B.
Demetrios Pagorches allegedly walked into an art class at Santa Fe High School in Harris County, Texas, and opened fire.
Several more shots. He's actually shooting. He's in the art room.
Brian, I think your headset's open.
We got shots fired right now, guys. We need all of you.
Witnesses describe running from the school when they heard
Stand by
gunshots.
super.
A teacher was telling us to go,
Add super.
and then, it's like instinct. You're scared, you're traumatized, so you're running
Lose
as fast
super.
as you can.
Officials say
1 minute
explosive
left.
devices were
We have
also
1 more
found
super
the
at
school
46.
and in
Then
surrounding
we'll
areas,
tween to
and
B,
warned
VO,
locals to
Gil.
be on the lookout for any other suspicious
Stand by
devices.
super.
Various different
Add
kinds of
super.
explosive devices have already been detected. One was a CO2 device. Another was a Molotov cocktail.
Stand by to lose
there are
super.
various other types of explosive
super.
devices that have been identified both in a home as well as
That's
in
it
a
for
vehicle.
supers on the
More
pack.
than a dozen
30
other
seconds
people
away.
injured
We will
Friday,
tween to
including the shooter,
BVO,
and at least
Gil.
one person
We'll have
is
a
still
banner
in
on
critical
B.
condition. President Trump saying the federal government will
20
be involved.
seconds.
My administration is determined to do everything in our power to protect our students, secure our schools, and to keep weapons out of the hands of those who pose a threat to themselves
5.
and to others.
I'm Kelly Smoot.
Mike Gil, roll B effect.
To another developing story that we're following, a plane crashed in Cuba today. with
Stand
more
by
than
camera
100
1.
people
Mark's
on
weather out
board,
to
and it
Weather Center is
appears
next.
There are only 3 survivors. This is all that's left of the Boeing 737. You see it here. The plane went down in a field and caught on fire just after takeoff from Havana International Airport. 113 people are on board. Cuban officials say 3 people survived the crash, but did not give an official
Stand
total
by Mark's
on how
weather.
many died. An employee says the plane belongs to Global Air, a small Mexican charter firm.
Roll Mark's weather.
Mark Weinberg's WDRB weather forecast has the seal of approval from the American Meteorological Society.
And Mike Mark
Before
Q.
the
Stand
day
by
began,
weather
I told you that I
graphics.
really thought that today we would have the best chance of seeing more widespread thunderstorms in the area.
Dissolve.
Looking at the rainfall amounts
Camera
right
1,
now,
go to
not
corner
overly
3D.
impressive, although we've got some quarter-inch totals already in Louisville. 2300s in Simpsonville, Fern Creek, 0.11. Nothing downtown yet, Clarksville, very little. But what you'll notice is there's definitely a lot more thunderstorms here, in particular along the 65
Stand by camera
corridor.
1.
So let's take a look. Northern Clark County, you've got some rain, some rumbles of thunder near New Washington. Prospect, as we cross the river, go to Crestwood. We've got rain,
Dissolve
thunderstorms.
1.
In Metro Louisville right now, we've got
Okay.
some rain near the Mall St. Matthews and Oxmoor.
Camera
We've
2,
got
then
rain
we'll
as we
2
look
box
towards
to
J-Town. That extends
Lawrence.
through Bardstown Road further south. Heavy thunderstorm right now from LaGrange through the northern part of Shelby County. A torrential
That looks good, 2.
rain
That looks
within
good,
this
7.
Thunderstorm. got a thunderstorm right now near the West Point area. That one's moving off to the north, and then we've got another thunderstorm that's near Sonora.
Once we
Upton.
get into, once we go to Studio B, we'll sit Chris Otts down and get all the shots framed up.
Waves of thunderstorms as we go through the evening. Out there right now, our temperature is currently 77. Calm wind, dew points high. That it is still definitely and noticeably
Standby
sticky
2.
out there. And advanced track continues 5, 7 o'clock. You'll notice there's thunderstorms here, but notice the coverage goes down as we go later this evening. I think we'll reflare some for the weekend. I'm going to time out when to expect those storms, if any could be strong in 10 minutes.
Take 2, standby 2 box, clean.
Millions of dollars and more. WDRB's
Take 2 box, standby 7 with.
Director Tom Jurich is walking away with after a settlement today with the university.
Lawrence? Take.
Well, Tom Jurich and his
7,
lawyers
standby
get a check
X, sound,
for $4.5
under.
million. And it also appears we'll be seeing Jurich at U of L football and basketball games.
Rolex take. Good job, 7. Stand by to lose super. Sit Chris Otts down. Stand by to lose super, lose super.
Trustees and the Athletics Association board
Next super's at 13.
Jurich after a 45-minute
Lights look good.
closed-door executive session.
I just think there's a series of things that had to happen, right? And I think this is one of them that is another distraction out there that we're able to remove.
The settlement includes $4.5 million in cash and nearly $3 million in deferred compensation and retirement benefits, plus medical care.
And then Emmy won in the returns.
Tickets to U of L basketball and football games for 20 years.
I'm just very grateful that this difficult chapter in U of L history has come to an end. Tom is a great figure in U of L history.
We'll be straight out to camera 2. I'm sorry, we'll tag on 7, then out to 2. Camera 2, if you want to give me a little push in the first time, 1 minute.
When the trustees fired Jurich,
because we won't take you in that box right off the top, so you can give me a little bit of move. But don't show the stack until we change the graphic.
Later skewering Jurich in a termination letter, calling him a bully.
We have one more super at the end, then we'll go under to Lawrence's name.
In the agreement, Jurich and the university legally bury the hatchet, avoiding a potentially messy trial.
We're finally at peace with our former
Camera 1 looks good. Update your E4 to the Derby so they can see it. 30 seconds. Camera 3, I need you to give me a 2-shot without the L1 and just that behind him.
And I am proud of what we accomplished, which is well
20 seconds. All right, go back. There you go. We won't use camera 3 till we're done with the talk with Otts.
And now it's time for us to continue to build upon it.
Standby super 10 seconds.
U of L's campus is nearly deserted. But one student we found put the settlement in perspective.
Standby super, add super, standby 7 under.
Tuition costs, I really don't care.
Take. Standby 2, clean.
The likelihood of a settlement with fired basketball coach Rick Pitino, who's filed a lawsuit against U of L. Lawrence Smith,
Standby 2, take 2.
Lawrence, thank you.
Standby camera 1 with his name. Camera 1, tighten up just a hair.
From and the potential impact on students. We just heard one man say he's a little concerned, and we know that a tuition hike is likely. But what have you just learned about where this settlement money will come from?
Take 1.
Well, good news and bad news on that front for students. Number
Standby
one, it will
B.
not come out of the general operating budget of the university. They are likely
do we have a banner?
to
Do we want?
Tuition, but that's
Roll
for
B,
other
dissolve.
reasons. There's an endowment of
add the banner.
money that is pledged to athletics. They already used this actually to pay the buyout for basketball coach Chris Mack from Xavier University. They're going to liquidate another $4.5 million from that
Standby ME1 under.
to pay the Jurich settlement. So presumably that could go to other
Dissolve.
causes within the athletics department.
Standby 2
or
full.
athletic scholarships, but now it will be used for this purpose.
Take 2.
Why not coming out of tuition?
Standby.
Correct.
So why now? Why the about face from the school leadership who
put A in the big box?
There was cause to fire Tom Jurich just a few months ago.
So they really laid down the
roll
gauntlet
A,
back
take.
in October and made it clear, hey, we're really going to take a hard line approach here. But the documentation behind everything was actually a little more in Jurich's favor than those terms would
Standby
say.
X full.
There were
Standby 2 dissolve X full.
to him from the former
Clean.
President Ramsey that the university
roll
said
X
they weren't
dissolve.
gonna honor, but that they may have had to honor had they gone
Re-Q A.
A little bit of a different
Standby.
situation with Rick
Put 2 in the small
Pitino,
box.
also fired. He is suing the university. Do you
Roll
think
A,
this
dissolve.
could have any impact on that case? Where does that stand at this
Standby camera 1.
Those are definitely two totally separate legal matters,
Take
and in
1.
that case, they are actually getting ready to have depositions next week. It's already in court. And it is proceeding.
Standby 2 full.
So there's really no indication that this has any
Camera 2, you can tighten up.
directly
Camera
on
2,
the
tighten
Patino
up.
case. We're just going to have to see where that one goes.
Take 2.
Chris Hutcherani about this.
Standby camera 3, standby to update E4. Update E4, take.
Now to the Preakness.
Standby 2 box.
Baffert has the horse to beat
Clean.
in the 143rd running of the Preakness Stakes tomorrow at Pimlico. 7 other horses will try to do just that.
John
Take.
Lewis and Eric Crawford are live in Baltimore.
Standby live view
Baltimore,
1.
Where the field appears to be Justify and everyone else. Hey guys.
Take. Standby A, VO, under.
The Preakness. We're only about 30 minutes away
Yes,
from
4 p.m. LEDs,
Maryland, Baltimore
4 p.m.
County.
background.
A lot of basketball fans will remember that was the 16 seed that beat the 1 seed Virginia. So you're going to take a terrier-like upset.
We'll have a
to
banner
beat
on the
Justify
VO.
tomorrow.
Nice analogy.
Standby
You're
A.
on basketball play. That's very good.
Roll A, dissolve.
Who's going to do it? That's the big question.
Let me hear the
We
Nats,
talked
please,
a
on
lot
A.
about
Standby
good magic.
B.
I think Steve Asmus
We'll
is
dissolve the
here
B.
with Lone Sailor.
Sound,
He's somebody
under.
that can do it. It's going to take something unusual, I think, to happen in this race. Either an injury-type situation for the favorite or crazy track conditions, which we could have.
Oh, there's no question. Justify had no problem out on a muddy track in the Kentucky Derby, and so he's ready, and the trainers are ready to try to
B
get
sound.
this upset on Saturday.
Roll B, dissolve.
When you have a heavy
Standby to
favorite
lose
with
super.
the
Standby
best
live
horse,
view
you know,
1.
You feel like you have the best horse, so you still
Lose
still
super.
have to go through it, and he has to show up again.
Standby super.
So, I mean, you should show up. So
we're getting paid to spoil the dream.
Add
And,
super, 30 seconds.
Everybody here, gets optimistic. We get real optimistic before the race. After we
Lose super.
Sometimes
20
have
away
a
from live
reality
view
check.
1.
But,
And then 2 on a 2 shot.
The reality of it is that one horse is
15.
very tough, and we're realistic about that. We know that we
10
have
seconds.
to have maybe a little help. Maybe the weather will help us. The track, who knows? But that's the reality of it. But we feel good about our horses.
Dissolve.
D.Wayne Lucas with a couple of shots to be
Camera
Justify.
2 is next.
Ravazzo probably the better shot.
Yeah, right. He was 5th in the Derby and ran a good Derby.
Yeah.
So several challengers here. I said Steve Asmussen trains Lone Sailor. That's Tom Amos. Steve Asmussen has tenfold here. But again, Justifies the one to beat and going to take a tough effort.
I might roll Tom Amos in now with Lone Sailor after you said that. We're going to make a few bets tomorrow, but we're going to have more live later in sports.
Standby
Till then,
2.
reporting live at Pimlico. He's Eric Crawford. I'm John
Camera 2
Lewis,
pan
on
left.
DRB Sports.
Take 2. Standby X. Sound. Clean.
The JCPS superintendent
X sound
offered
clean
to
is
take
next.
the plunge in a cardboard boat crafted by students.
Roll X take. Standby to add banner. Add banner.
Students at
Standby
Jeffersontown
A,
High
number
School
10
use
to A,
only
sound,
cardboard
under.
and duct tape
Actually,
on
ripple
these
effect, what is
designs.
it,
It's
number
part of a
2?
class where students create models using computers.
Well, ripple effect
and then
to
use
A,
the
sound.
blueprint to put the boat together.
Camera 2 over the
Class
shoulder.
ends with the crafts being put to the test in the annual cardboard boat regatta. You can see some sailed right through the water. Others had a little bit of a rougher ride.
Roll A effect.
They can sit there on the computer all day and stare at what they're
Standby
working
to
on.
lose super.
Well, they're
Standby
actually
2.
out here.
Lose super.
They
Camera
know they
2
have
over
to
the
get
shoulder
in
for the
and roll
T's.
across this water.
Standby Elizabeth's Mike.
You can see their eyes. The reality sets in like, I better make this work.
Mike Elizabeth.
Always impressed
Standby
with
2.
us,
Standby
though.
2
This is
dissolve.
the
Camera 2 tighten up.
21st year for the regatta.
And dissolve.
Thirsty for
Standby
a Coke?
B. We're going to flash the BVO.
The
This
way
is
you
the
can
T's.
Order the drink directly from
Pan
your
left.
phone.
Roll B flash.
Plus, we're less than a day away from that big royal wedding.
Stand by to
Meghan
fade to
Markle's
black.
dad
Stand by your brake
won't be
master.
walking her down the aisle, but we now know who will.
And fade to black for your break. Good job, everybody. Good first block.